Welcome to Tech Bytes and News, your daily roundup of articles featured in Hacker News. Today, we're diving into a fascinating discussion about trailing commas in SQL. It's a seemingly simple feature, but the implications are surprisingly complex, wouldn't you say?
Absolutely. The article highlights the seemingly simple request to allow trailing commas in SQL queries and table definitions, like in select A, B, C, or create table tab 1, A int, B int, C int. But the devil's in the details, right?
Precisely. The author points out that SQL has a ton of comma-separated lists, array constructors, row constructors, function calls, even command definitions. Implementing trailing commas consistently across all these is a monumental task.
He outlines 3 approaches: supporting only the most popular cases, supporting most cases except those causing conflicts, or rigorously supporting them everywhere. Each has its own set of problems. The first is arbitrary and leads to inconsistency. The second is vague. What constitutes too complicated? The third is, well, a massive undertaking.
Exactly. And the challenges extend beyond just PostgreSQL. Getting this into the SQL standard adds another layer of complexity. Imagine the nightmare of managing different conformance rules and feature codes across various implementations. If we go with a piecemeal approach, remember the C language's inconsistent trailing comma support across versions? A total mess.
Yeah, I remember that being a pain. The author also mentions DuckDB's attempt at trailing comma support. While it covers some common cases, it's not consistent, highlighting the difficulty of a comprehensive solution.
Right. It seems like a seemingly simple syntactic sugar addition, but the sheer number of places where commas appear in SQL makes it a huge undertaking. It's not just about adding a feature, it's about maintaining consistency and avoiding fragmentation across different SQL implementations.
So what's the way forward? The article doesn't offer a clear solution, does it? It seems like a trade-off between practicality and consistency.
You're right. It's a tough nut to crack. Maybe a phased approach, starting with the most common use cases and carefully evaluating the feasibility of expanding support over time. But even that requires careful planning and a clear definition of what constitutes a common use case.
It's a fascinating problem, highlighting the complexities hidden beneath the surface of seemingly simple features. Thanks for bringing this to our attention.
My pleasure. And that's all the time we have for today's Tech Bytes and News. Thanks for listening, and we'll catch you next time.
Bye-bye.